Looking for fresh inspiration for your horror scripts this spooky season? You've come to the right place because we've curated an epic Halloween watch list that spans decades, countries, and subgenres, designed specifically for screenwriters like you. So what's on the list? Let's dive right in. Welcome back to Writing Chops, where we help screenwriters hone their craft and market themselves and their projects. Today we're kicking off the first ever Halloween October Watchlist, a curated list of horror films for every single day of the month. We've got haunted houses, creature features, classic horrors, and even some satire thrown in. This list is designed to inspire and give you new ideas for your own scripts. Whether you're a fan of slow burn tension or heart-racing jump scares, there's something here for every kind of horror writer. And because we're screenwriters, it's not just about watching, it's about analyzing. From Hollywood blockbusters to low-budget indies, these films have a lot to teach us about narrative structure, character development, and subverting genre expectations. Here's how it works. Every day of the week is dedicated to a specific horror subgenre. For example, each Tuesday brings you face-to-face with terrifying creatures, while every Thursday is about slasher films. Now, let's break it down. Monday, haunted houses. We're starting our week with the spine-chilling haunted house film. Kicking off with Lake Mungo 2008, a hidden gem from Australia. This one takes the mockumentary approach to the horror genre. House on Haunted Hill 1959, a classic for learning how atmosphere builds tension. Sinister 2012, watch for its brilliant use of sound design. The Changeling 1980. This film offers some of the most gripping ghost storytelling. Tuesdays are all about the creatures, from the underwater beasts to the underground monsters. Starting with The Descent from 2006, a claustrophobic nightmare that'll inspire your next monster concept. Godzilla Minus One, 2023, a fresh take on the Godzilla mythos that you can't miss. The Shallows 2016, a masterclass in creating tension with a single character and a single shark. Hatching 2022, this Finnish indie brings a surreal horror that's as much about the transformation as it is about the creature. The Thing 1982, an all-time great in practical effects and paranoia. Wednesday we have the comedic and the satire. Horror comedies offer fantastic lessons in tone and subversion, starting with The Cabin in the Woods 2011, a meta twist on the entire horror genre. What We Do in the Shadows from 2014, learn how to infuse comedy into traditional horror settings. Shaun of the Dead 2004, a modern classic that plays with the zombie tropes. An American Werewolf in London 1981, perfect blend of horror and humor. And Ready or Not 2019, a dark, fun thriller about survival and family dynamics. Now we have Thursday for slasher films. We're gonna get bloody with some slasher icons, starting with Your Next from 2011. Brilliant for its twist on the home invasion horror. Peeping Tom from 1960, a psychological take on voyeurism and violence. Black Christmas 1974, an underrated gem that helps define the entire genre. Hush from 2016, a tense, modern twist on the slasher formula. Halloween from 1978, the original iconic slasher, and still one of the best for studying pacing. And yes, this is going to be watched on October 31st. Friday we have The Paranormal, where we step into the supernatural with these eerie selections. The Witch from 2015. This one's all about atmosphere and slow building terror. Ouija, Origin of Evil 2016. Mike Flanagan is back with a second entry on this list. A surprisingly well-crafted paranormal thriller. Talk to Me 2022. This Australian horror brings a fresh perspective to the paranormal genre. The Omen 1976. A study in dread and the power of suggestion. Saturdays, the wild card. Saturdays are for surprises with films that push the boundaries. The Invasion of the Body Snatchers, 1978. The paranoia is palpable and the ending is unforgettable. Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight, 1995. A fun mix of action and horror. Don't Look Now, 1973. Donald Sutherland's back on the wild card with another haunting psychological horror. Us, 2019. Jordan Peele's twisty layered thriller offers plenty to analyze. Sunday is for the classic horrors, and we're going to finish off with these timely classics, starting with Frankenstein, 1931, the one that started it all. Then The Bride of Frankenstein, 1935, a rare sequel that's just as powerful. The Invisible Man, 1933, ahead of its time in both effects and storytelling. And finally, The Raven, 1935, Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi in a dark Gothic gem. To make it even easier to follow along with this watch list, we've created a downloadable calendar just for you. Click the link in the description to grab your copy and track your day's film throughout October. What do you think of this year's list? Are there any films you'd prefer to swap out or any other subgenres you'd prefer to see? Let us know in the comments below. And there you go, a 31-day October Halloween watch list designed to inspire your next horror project. Whether you're diving into creature features or classics, this is a perfect way to explore the many facets of horror while also sharpening your writing chops. My name is Chris Brennan. Happy Halloween.